Here's a great way to find people in LinkedIn. What you do is when you're on your home page or any other page for that example, go to the upper right hand corner here and you actually can do a people search out of here. And there's lots of different ways. You can look for jobs, companies, a whole bunch of different things. But one of the underutilized functions is this advanced function. And if you have a professional account, this works really well, and I would highly recommend getting a professional account. It doesn't cost much each month, and you get way more results coming back. But you can use certain keywords that would be specific for a person. You can use a first name or a last name, see where they're located near, or a search by title or a company or even a school for that matter. And one of the things that you can do is you can go down into this function area down here. So let's just take a look and just say manager IT. I want someone who's current. And because I focus on small and medium-sized companies, I'm going to pick 1 to 10 and 11 to 50. And we're going to take a look in and around the Calgary area. And what we'll do, let's see if I put any other ones in here, any other restrictions. No, I think this is all good. What we'll do is we'll go search now. And then what happens is this brings up different people that are sitting in a position like that for smaller companies in any organization. So in this case, it only came up with 59 results, but that's not a bad thing. Because of the fact that you can change this to manager of IT or some other variation on that one, and it will put their names in there as well. Neat thing about this, you can also see how you're connected. If you got a second connection or if you're first connected to them. One thing you can do is you can add to network if you have the ability to add to a network. Really tough to do if you don't have any kind of relationship with this person, unless you know them, of course, if they're a colleague somehow or they're a classmate or you've done something with them. If you do not actually have any kind of a relationship with them, one of the things you might want to do is see if they're part of any groups. Go take a look at if you really want to get to know them, you can go take a look at their profile, see what groups they belong to, join that group, and then send them an invitation to connect in your network, because of the fact that there's a small function within group settings that allows each group member to send an email to one another and actually ask them to connect, whereas you don't do it if you don't have any kind of connection that way. The other way you could do it is you can also go through and see if any of these people will actually introduce you to them, or you can send an in-mail, which if you have a professional account, that gives you get 3 a month that you can actually send out, I believe, or even greater. You can buy those as well if you don't have a professional account, which allows you to actually email directly to these people. But once again, you want to try to find them where people have a shared group so that it gives you that ability to actually add them to the network through the group function, which would be the easiest way to add these kind of people. So hopefully you find that information useful.